Nope, don't want to go over there. Screw you. Nothing else in here. Nothing over there. Sorry if I read that a little too creepily. Kind of freaked myself out a little. Alright. Door. Dead end. I wonder where to go. Oh. Camera's off. Camera's off. Camera's off. Camera's off. What in the world is that? See, I want a computer like this, and like this would be a representation of the memory and what it's doing. I think that would be cool. The more ones it has, the redder it is. The more blues or zeros it has, the bluer it is. It's like segments of memory. That'd be cool. So that's the path to go, so we're gonna go this way. Make sure there's no cameras. I'm so glad my flashlight doesn't have a battery. I have to keep searching for more batteries. Feed recent communications. Wilcox. Right now we have a job to do. By account, 7 bodies to clan. And when we make it home, and we will make it home, I won't rest until I put a bullet into every single skull responsible for this. Declaim. Shane's on it. We weren't serious back there, were you? I'll see what I can find out, Newhart. Declaim. Shane. Or Shane's on it. You weren't. Yeah. Shane. We made it to the door. Definitely not Orochi. It looks ancient, but they've been here. There's equipment near the base, and there's a strange artifact on the pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's going to be a record of it. Wilcox, let's go. Newhart. This can't be real. Declaim. Jesu was right. Volcano knew. Newhart. Declaim. There are layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet. Wilcox. They knew what Volkova was doing, right? Effing dangerous. Was effing dangerous. They didn't care. She didn't care either. Declaim. Are you hearing this shite? Newhart. I'm heading down. Declaim. I've walked by it 100 times. Newhart. Declaim, there's an elevator in the center of the research laboratory. The server room has an elevator. So, Newhart's me. Decane's the guy that's talking to Wilcox. So this was right before I came down. That is the conversation we had right before we came down here. It's off. I'm gonna reverse. Missing ID. I need this ID. Okay, gotcha.
The CEO of Orochi? Holy shit, why is this here?
Samuel Chandra, CEO of Orochi. Security level 10.
Okay, I think I found what we're looking for.
Copy. We're at the device now.
The network used an algorithm to brute force a solution. The key
I'm sorry, I
represents
didn't realize
high
my
frequency
microphone was
vibration.
off.
Tune your biogauge scanner output to 31 kilohertz.
Got it. There we are. And we have an activated Martian artifact. We're in business, Shane.
Nothing here says what the next step is.
Now you got us this far. We'll figure it out from here. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Dr. Shane Newhart, elite spy operative, taking care of business.
Do you guys want me to go back and read these, or did you get them? Scans of the Martian artifact reveal an electromagnetic signature shared between the device and the mechanism for the stone gate. Considering the connection, I accessed remote control and attempted to discover a wireless connection. First a magnetic pulse and then a more standard sonic frequency. A sustained high-frequency sound at 31 kilohertz activated the artifact. As suspected, the artifact was simply a password device as a key to open the door. I composed a simple brute force algorithm to gain entry into the Martian gate. After 12.31 minutes, the doorway opened. Oh.
Declan, I'm standing by a window overlooking a room filled with pods containing androids. I thought it was automated sensors or something, but there must be hundreds of these things on Mars.
What are they doing?
Everything here. This is the hub of their Mars expansion plans.
Yeah, it looks freaky down there. Don't. Really? You're gonna turn on just like that?
Nope. I can't move this one. I don't think I have a choice. Just go for it.
Which way am I going? That way? Run, 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 run. Am I clear? Oh, I'm down here. This looks like it's not gonna be easy. Oof. Okay, there he is. Clean building, yeah. Welcome back, Matt. Alright. There you are. Go back. don't seem like you can hear. I think as long as I just don't get in your path, I am fine. No, 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 no. Run the door, run the door. Oh, I can't believe I did it on the first try. Right, so that's the right way to go. This dead end. Oh man. I was holding my breath for that. I don't have anything chasing me now. Should be safe. Go in there. I think it's just sleeping quarters. Nothing of interest. Those are some bloody shoes. And something broke out of here. Anybody need to use the restroom? Exercise room. Oof. You're eating the blood. Wants the blood. What's that?
What? Oh my god!
Oh, jeez. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You break this camera? Creepy. Creepypasta. You reverted. It's moving. You're moving. You don't want me walking through here. Okay. Way to go. We bring you the horizon. Orientation. Vampire tree.
Mom was approached by Orochi. They
You go up and we'll turn the
What
cameras
else are
back
they
on.
hiding in this Project Icarus? Did they find her research? Did they find her? I need to know.
I don't know, man, but I sure as hell wouldn't stick around long enough to find out.
Apologies, Father. The Icarus personnel responsible for the previous email have been relieved. We welcome your visit to Icarus. Oh, look at hissing. I will personally make that assessment, as I will personally make an assessment as to the continued worth of the Icarus project. Upon visitation in 2 days' time, perhaps then you can illuminate me on your position. Without Cynthia Newhart's advances, the quantum mathematics Orochi Group and Icarus would experience a development setback of 10 years. Our interrogation process with Dr. Newhart requires reevaluation due to recent events. I appreciate your assessment in this matter. Apologies, Father. The Icarus personnel responsible for the previous email have been relieved. We welcome your visit to Icarus and are happy to provide all information. It is not our place to question your intuition. Your clearance has been updated to access the Icarus level of the Trailblazer Alpha base via main elevator console. It will not happen again. Icarus. Thank you, Mr. Chandra. Here's the information you requested. Note, raw video feed is also available upon request. Servers on Argus store your most sensitive information worlds away. That way, you and your business can focus on things more important. Security, safety, Argus, all eyes on you. Radio transmission. Cynthia, I can't accept this. Agent, your colleagues at the university deserve the extra facilities. The Cynthia Newhart Center for Mathematical Studies has a nice ring to it. I was thinking about letting the robots live, but I think the robot or the monster is considered within clearance for them, so I don't think they'll attack them. As I've stated previously, no, I'm not interested in your sponsorship program or agent. We are willing to provide whatever you ask. Money, resources, equipment, a safe, happy home for your family. Cynthia, no. Get out of my house. Agent, thank you for your time, Dr. Newhart. I'll be sure to see it on our way. I'm sure you'll see our way soon enough. Where am I? Are you comfortable, Dr. Newhart? I'm leaving this, and I'm contacting the authorities. You can't keep me detained here, Agent. Orochi has expressed a deep interest in your research. Each time you publish a new novel, you expose your knowledge to an even wider audience. This recklessness is unfortunate, Agent. Some questions should never have answers. Where did you find these theories? How do you know about the dimensional rift? Cynthia, I'm a professor of quantum mathematics. Agent, did you find an artifact, a tome, a conduit to Agatha? Are you hiding from us? What are you hiding from us? Cynthia, I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing, Agent. You can't refuse us, Cynthia. Neighbors are noticing. It's a work we understand. But consider, a mother with dangerous erratic behavior. Disassociative episodes. Auditory hallucinations. Isolation. Cynthia, what? Agent, we would hate to report something that would get your son taken away. Cynthia, F you. Agent, now, Dr. Newhart. This is his mother, the character that we're playing. This is his mom. Great Mom was grabbed by the occult, by the Old One cult. Agent, you have some time to think now. I trust you've considered what Agent Chandler? How do you know my name? How does she know my name? Dennis Chandler. Your favorite color is blue. You have a wife named Delilah and a daughter named Hazel. Hazel has a nasty fall today. You'll learn soon. You. The bones will mend, but not always. Listen, you B-word. Let's see if I can do this. Yagmothbink Thragog Va. Approximate and phonetic pronunciation. Sounds of straining, choking. I know an equation, Dennis. I wrote it on your shadow with my tongue. You will not visit me again. Gasps, choking. Do you understand, Dennis? If I find you or Orochi following my family, I will do things to your wife and your daughter that will make you sweat blood. Sobbing. Now open the door. Unlock door. See what I'm saying? Lovecraftian horror and Cthulhu and all that stuff. The language that they speak in. And things like this. It's alive. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go away. Do not hurt me. I'll go that way, so... So I'm looking here real quick. Alright, this is where I came in. So I'm back to where I came in. Good.
Shane, the gate is opening. Get over here ASAP. You have to see this.
Can I go to any other places? So security level 10 still can't go to these. Icarus.
I'll meet you there. But there's something I have to find out first.
Secret revealed.
All alone, little one. Sometimes
Yes,
I'm
Mother.
alone too.
I am alone, Mother.
Alone here.
We're all alone here. We all float up here. Is that a branch blocking it?
They hide like rats under the floorboards. Stick their tentacles where they cannot. I have seen where they root, slither like snakes amongst the leaves.
Nope, I'm stuck. It'll be nice and clean, sit right there. So the artifacts, can't see in there. Icarus Complex.
God. It's completely taken over.
Filth! See
Well then. Couldn't avoid it. Follow the pipes. Following the pipes is always good. What's in here? What the? You just tried to lick me? I'm not seeing anything in here. Is that ice?
Jesus. Orochi has leverage on everyone.
We have obtained the files requested and placed them into this console for review. The files include detailed avenues of leverage against the Invictus crew. If there is need to place additional surveillance measures, we are prepared to do so. We wish your visit a pleasant one. Ina Volka. At age 27, Dr. Ina Volka was directly involved in Averia v. Khrushchev, which gained significance internationally as the incident of Krycha. For several years, she has worked as a decommissioned military air base for a few miles outside of Krychov. Krychov Belarus. Thousands in the small city were killed by an explosion at the base. An explosion meant to cover up a horrific containment breach of an alien substance being used in her research. The high-profile trial uncovered several classified experiments attributed to Volkova. The high-ranking officials within the government denied knowledge of her research. Before a verdict could be delivered, Volkova fled Belarus and claimed asylum at the Russian Federation Embassy in Tokyo. Stationed at the embassy, exiled into extradition, Ina was unable to continue her research. We offered her the opportunity to work without constraints. She accepted under terms of the strictest NDA and forced return to Belarus upon disclosure. While her ethical integrity is questionable, her skill is undeniable. Recommend vigilant surveillance and determination of trust upon results. Shane, me. Minor childhood trauma documented by licensed family psychiatrist, fear of abandonment, mild social anxiety. Graduated from Brown 2046, GPA 2.9. PhD Miskatonic, Mechanical Engineering 2052. A particular note, created a practical equation to explain the theoretical underpinning of Yang Mills and the mass gap of his sophomore year. The apocryphal claim is that it was made in a single weekend, otherwise unremarkable. Dr. Newhart is key to our understanding of Cynthia Newhart's studies and possible whereabouts. Recommend continued surveillance of home and office, potential asset for leverage if Newhart ever reemerges from isolation. Recommend hiring at local Manticore office, engineering position, accept all salary requirements, push for more information on Cynthia Newhart. First Lieutenant Josephine Wilcox. Special Forces Distinguished Service Cross received 2052. January 16, 2055, court-martial determined. February 23rd, 2055, dishonorable discharge. Record commuted, evidence expunged. Commander Wilcox resigned her post on February 22nd, 2055, retaining her exemplary record and citing personal reasons for her exit. As per our contract, Wilcox began employment at our California-based Manticore facility under the strictest NDA. Record of discharge. Al-Mawit, Yemen, July 15, 2054. Friendly fire incident reported. 6 undercover agents killed during strategic raid of suspected uranium smuggling operation. Wilcox-led team suffered 0 casualties. Faculty neutralized. Alpha Camp, Al-Mainwit, Yemen, July 17, 2054. Inciting incident of Commander Wilcox court-martial proceedings. Multiple witnesses. After brief altercation, Josephine Wilcox discharged a pistol at range of less than 1 meter, causing a perforated wound into the skull of commanding officer, Major Corey Hudson. Wilcox turned and fired a second and third gunshot, which entered the chest and shoulders of Captain Alan Sheffield before team members could advance and pull Wilcox away. Another 2 shots were fired, critically wounding Captain Jaden. Alan in the thigh and in groin. Final shots were discharged into the ceiling as officers on site wrestled her firearm away and detained her. Major Houston and Captain Sheffield died immediately. Captain Jaden Allen died in transit to medical facilities. Video evidence of the incident is retained at control. Her squad defends her actions, echoing the sentiment that the officers in question knowingly caused a friendly fire scenario through mismanagement. Commander Wilcox received no punitive action for these events, so long as we exert our influence. Duquesne Delapour, Master Mechanic Engineer, Minor Linguistics, California Institute of Technology, 2054. Incident report, blah. Offense, trafficking in heroin, possession of controlled substances, involuntary manslaughter. Date, blah. Sentence, 5 years, 5 months served. Duquesne Delapour has a history of substance abuse, having self-admitted to rehabilitation centers twice. His court sentence closely coincides with divorce proceedings, which were finalized in 2048. On November 13, 2049, Duquesne Delapour was admitted to a mental health facility for evaluation after attempted suicide. Orochi Recruitment has confirmed that Delapour has remained clean for over 12 years as of January 1st, 2062, during which time he completed his degree with honors. He has experienced significant difficulties upon graduation due to his incarceration, and Orochi's offer of employment has been contingent on his willingness to maintain secrecy. Delapour is a highly motivated individual, and Orochi has made arrangements to erase records of his dark past.
Oh, Lucas, what the fuck?
Lucas Van Buren, several instances. Restraining order, temporary restraining order, offense violation of restraining order. He is not doing what he should. Okay. Dr. Van Buren's sociopathic tendencies were well documented during youth therapy. Lucas displays difficulty reading emotions and a lack of empathy for others in social settings. It notes that he was admitted to therapy after his parents discovered him performing a vivisection of the family cat. Vivisection. Dr. Van Buren's contributions to the field of philology are vast. His dedication helped trace the evolution of Central American language to its origination point. Most recently, he has helped translate Orochi's newly discovered ancient texts and star maps. Orochi has maintained surveillance evidence of Dr. Van Buren's activities during the disappearance of Abigail White and Tia Anders in 2054 and 2055, respectively. The video showed Lucas violently kidnapping and assaulting the women in his home, choking them until they suffocate, and then mutilating the bodies and disposing of all evidence. The chances of a violent altercations are slim, well within acceptable risks, and Dr. Van Buren has seen the recordings. He will accept any assignment given with no questions asked. He is our most leverageable asset. Whew. And thankfully, Lucas is dead. Lots of chemicals, lots of math, don't understand any of it. I think we're getting into the meat and the belly of this.
Putrid. Filth.
She turned to filth. Yeah, can anybody say Pharaoh Cthulhu? Oh, more. Where are you going? Come out there. Anywhere around those. Well, you're gonna come out there, aren't you? There you are. All right, move on. Oh, you got... Oh, I stepped on it. Okay. As it was going by.
What is that? Ugh. What is that?
What in the world? They tried to make a human tree. Looks like. This is blub. Thankfully, he was already murdered by somebody else. Let's go deeper.
You're trembling. Let me swaddle you in viscera.
Let's get through that.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
You could crack open your helmet like a walnut. Let in the meat. And my voice is real still. Not in the spaces we know, but in between.
creepy. Nothing over here. Events. Interest. Find the door code. So that's obviously where I'm going, so let's do this first. Okay, so
A hand scanner. Looks like it opens the door to an elevator.
Only discarded pieces block the path. Rain synapses. Unanswered question.
We're all expendable assets to Orochi. Wasn't enough to know all our secrets. If they can't leverage us, they'll just replace us.
The Icarus Project is authorized to enact a contingency plan in case of unforeseen circumstances that may put the Icarus crew at risk. A replica of the individual will be made and preserved until a severe violation has occurred. Severe violations of company policy include the following: unauthorized transmission of operations information to the outside sources regardless of content, verbal threat or of intent to control sabotage sabotage mission objectives or company equipment, homicide, witnessing a homicide, sustaining a fatal or crippling injury, witnessing the retrieval or release of cloned subject. Please review proper safety guidelines before retrieval or release of cloned individuals. Discretion is of utmost importance. Failure to follow protocol guidelines will result in immediate terminations. And cloning successful. Organic tissue shows no signs of deterioration through advanced aging process. Memory implantation through nocturnal brain scan completed. And yeah, great. So I need pod 1, I guess. Get her hand.
Holy shit! That's all of us. The entire Invictus crew. Are we the originals? Or the copies?
Are these just more of them?
It doesn't end.
Split from a single seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organs. Pain, a cancer fed by reality.
Well, there's a lot of them. We are experimenting with the substance, phenomena, entity, oftentimes called the filth, what Dr. Volkova prefers to call Z-Path. Each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation, as per the Icarus protocols. The goal of this experiment is to see if the effects of this preternatural containment are the same as cloned human tissues, in cloned hybrid human tissues. As on normal human tissue, if the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today we applied minute amounts of filth on cloned cells, using the safety protocols and observed. Effects were largely similar. If the molecules of the containment attacking the cells, however, the process moved more slowly than observed before. The filth has escaped. It has sealed my safety suit. I've sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I have injected the radiated serum as outlined in the procedures. The side effects are intense but mundane, and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think the theory is that the filth flows, even undulates along dimensions outside our perceived 3, may have merit. I have sent for help. I am trying not to panic. I am recording the findings this mishap affords. Voices. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulated myself on my rationalism, but then the voices learned to mimic my voice, and I thought they were me, and I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. My limbs have begun to do things on their own, but only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs very carefully or they misbehave. I've made careful regimen of making sure that I do not look at any one body part for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watch on them, except for my right arm. Good arm. I'm a scientist. Cut off my arm today. Right arm. Good arm. Only uncorrupted part. Pristine. It will be pristine forever. Store good arm in the morgue. Code 9510. I'm scientist. Will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. 9510. And madness continues. And are the clones still here or are they missing? No, they are all still here.
Number 6 there.
5910. 5190. What did I misread? I misread the number. Must go back. He was also insane, so he may have wrote it wrong. 9510. I wrote it wrong. I remembered it wrong. 9510. 9510. 9510. 9510. 9510. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, but what else is in here? What other bad things do I have to deal with? Oh, no, 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 no. Get off of me. What's in here? Nothing. Robot that's gonna try to grab me. Alright, you just lay there. Oh.
That's disgusting.
A tactile tool. Tender. Untethered.
It's because I have to know what's in here. Nothing. Let's go up. Oh, crap.
Come on! Come on! Come on, open! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Open! 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 Come on!
Come on.
Shit! Okay. Come on! Close! Close, you piece of shit! Close! Ha! Yes! Fuck you, you plant piece of shit!
I got away. That's good. For now. Until next time. I'm deeper in the pit. Holy.
Moon's gravity pulls so strangely. It tugs at the tides of the Mars. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
Let's see. pretty straightforward right now. Just keep going this way.
My mind opened like a nocturnal flower, aching for the pollinator rat. I don't never sleep.
Do I not have subtitles on? Is there a way to turn on subtitles? Oh, there we go.
Beyond inconceivable dimensions to worlds of elder outer eternity. Oh, how rock casts a shadow. A corona surrounds the dark.
And it goes deeper. How deep into Mars did they go? For a command center. 8-headed monster.
Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Locked in. What are they keeping here? Meeting at 5:12? That's oddly specific. The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense.
On Earth. That which cannot be decided.
It's probably a 4-letter word. I should look around
Board
for some
meeting
clues.
at 5:12. Communication with the dreamer requires history deprivation environment even for you. Use these settings. Use last.
New Eden. Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape. The dream will consume them. They are inevitable.
Babe, you don't hear me. I'm gonna throw a piece of paper at you.
Meeting at 5:12. What does that mean? Board meeting 5:12.
It means that there's a board meeting at 5:12. It means that there's a board meeting at 5:12.
Yes, but I'm looking for a four character password from that.
Characters or numbers?
Both. Board meeting 5:12. Anybody got any thoughts on this in chat? Board meeting 5:12. Board meeting 5:12. Any other clues? Anything else? Clips. We're 23 right now.
The clock is stuck on 4:23.
Clock is stuck on 4:23. Board meeting at 5:12. Wonder if I can adjust the clock.
So the Lord God banished him from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. Genesis 3:23.
Is there any more of those plaques? Hey, babe, the Bible, 5:12. What book is that?
5:12 would just be a verse, it could be any book.
What about in Genesis?
No, we answered it right.
Or is there a Bible book that starts with a B and an M? Let's just try Eden. No, it was just Eden. Okay.
An emergency failsafe if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
Okay. Status quarantine. Blast doors active. Magnetic stasis field online. The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch at the walls, run through the complex, reduced to a wild, animalistic frenzy. Sounds like a Furcon. I was able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ring in my ears. I see the crew of the Cryano. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are, and who they are with all my being. And they stare through cracked helmets, the filth reaching out towards me. I can't stay here. Eclipse has been shuttered. I activated the proper protocols. I doubt they will be enough. Doors will automatically unlock in the event that subject Project Eclipse is released. Project Symmetry.
Once it is broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they get in.
Project Symmetry. The numbering agent used in Project Eclipse to keep the fragments under control is created from a strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we have taken the precautions of stockpiling a large amount of metal on board the Invicus. In the event of emergency, the Invicus can be launched. A self-guided rocket has been attached to the payload. It can be triggered with the code phrase once the Invicus safely clears the atmosphere. Communications Specialist Stellaporter was tasked with loading the payload and setting up the detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and the location of the off-site communication disk, he is considered the operative with the most chance of success in case of a catastrophic event. He alone knows the trigger word and will use it at his discretion. Father, the Cryano has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We could not analyze it in time. The filth has reached violently and unprecedentedly, spreading like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent the workers into a panic. Searching for a way to escape, the security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. I've shut down Project Eclipse. An emergency kill signal has been sent to shut down communications via Angelus. We will leave no trace. Location report. Lots of information. Don't know that any of it is usable right now, except for Inclination and RA. See here. The Immortal Engine. Father, as you know, we owe a great debt of work to Dr. Cynthia Newhart. This site was chosen based on her later work. notes and research kept under restricted clearance. While her exhaustive library of equations and scrawled symbology have been daunting, our analysts still continue to see results, most recently in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You are already aware of the fragment of a dreamer, which we recovered. Research continues into the significance of this fragment and how it tries to communicate. Using the magnetic energy signatures first recorded by Amundsen's expedition to Antarctica, we were able to triangulate the location within kilometers. Though excavations of Site 9, the team is excited to announce that we have uncovered an actual Gaia engine on Mars. Further exploration in the chamber containing the engine has been halted, and we defer to your judgment. We await your determination. Unauthorized messages. Unauthorized video transmission. Pounding, muffled talking. This is Trevor Graham, commander of the Carana 1. An EMP fried our systems, and we are currently hurtling towards Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. F Protocol F Orochi. It was hours after they sent us the coordinates, and I could see it in everyone's eyes. Dr. Badori drew the short straw when the heat shield controls malfunctioned. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Commander knew it. It's a effing support crew. But we follow procedure. After 20 minutes, he stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face, when he turned, his entire mask was covered in blackness. Just a spider webbing of black oil across the entire thing and leaking out into the void. It cracked straight through the effing helmet. Constanza grabbed his arm, and that shite. It crawled up her suit, wrapped around, squeezing itself inside. Pounding increases in volume. That pounding, the airlock. I couldn't let them back in. The infection. Just being near it made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter though. The effing hatch won't close. Anytime we're gonna bust apart and rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Pierce and Vogel are lucky. They're still asleep in their pods, won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me, all of it. This is a Carana. I'm about to enter the Martian atmosphere on a secret mission to help stake a claim. They don't care about the lives they lose to it. Do you hear me, Rochi? The whole world is going to see this. The whole effing world will know. In transmission.
I'm getting out of here. I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project Eclipse.